Hi, my dear students. Very good morning to everyone. Welcome to the next session of our Maths Revision class. I am Satish Kumar, your mathematics teacher at Dr. BSL School. So, in the previous video, we have revised on the number systems. What are the two different system of number systems we have, and how to write down the numbers using the periods. That is by placing the commas. Okay, my dear students. So, representation of numbers in words is said to be called numeration. These are all the things we discussed in the previous class. Today we will revise on the concept, that is usage of large numbers. Usage of large numbers. Okay. Here comes. So in this usage of large numbers part, we already discussed about area of different countries where we have in crores, lakhs of square kilometers area. This was discussed already, nothing to need to discuss about that. Now we are going to discuss about the usage of large numbers in terms of capacity, weight, measurement. These three, we can say physical quantities, we are going to express different units which are large. Okay, so here comes the first one. We are discussing about capacity. So in terms of capacity, we have discussed about so many units. Am I right? In that we learnt about 1 cubic. Cubic means it is cubic feet flowing per second. Cubic means cubic feet flowing per second. That is equal to flow of 28.316 meters per second. 28.316 liters per second. That is equal to cubic. So 1 cubic is equal to, we can describe it as a flow of, we can discuss about flow of water is flowing at the rate of 28.31 seconds per, that means 31 liters, sorry. So 28.316 liter per second. This quantity is said to be called 1 cubic. That is cubic feet flowing per second. We already discussed about this. The same way we have TMC, 1000 million cubic feet. 1000 million cubic feet. Okay, so 1 TMC is equal to, we can write in different units. First I will write in Indian system of numeration, we can write it as 2831.6 crores liter. 2831.6 2831.6 liter. TMC means 1000 million cubic feet. You can assume this 2831.6 crore liter flowing. That quantity is said to be called TMC. That quantity is said to be called TMC. Okay, my dear students. The same way I told you about 1 centimeter cube volume. 1 centimeter cube volume occupies 1 milliliter of water. Okay, the same way 1 meter cube of volume occupies 1000 liters of water. So this room dimension, we can say its volume is 1 meter cube, then it can hold 1000 liters of water. Okay, that's about. And one more thing we learnt about megaliter. 1 megaliter. So whenever mega comes, it is very easy to remember. Mega means 1 followed by 6 zeros. Remember like that, 1 followed by 6 zeros. Generally we call it as 10 power 6 notation, but you doesn't know about exponential notation at this moment. So remember 1 followed by 6 zeros. Okay. This is all about megaliters. Are you following, all of you? So that means how many liters we can say? 10 lakh liters. How many liters? 10 lakh liters, or you can say 1 million liters also. Internal system. We'll keep comma somewhere there outside. Okay. Okay. Next, this is about megaliter. So 1 megaliter is equal to 10 power 6. That is 10 lakhs liters. Very good. Next comes cubic kilometer. The same way, if the volume is of cubic kilometer, then how much it occupies is 1 trillion liters. 1 trillion liters. Okay, 1 trillion means we can say 1000 billions. 1000 billion liter. That's about cubic kilometer. So that means if length 1 kilometer, breadth 1 kilometer, and height 1 kilometer, if that is the dimension of a given, you can say, reservoir also, then it can hold 1 trillion liters. I said world's largest dam, Three Gorges, which is in China, it can hold, you can say, huge amount of water. When that reservoir is completely filled with water, it will be very astonishing to listen that there will be a slight change in the speed of the rotation of the earth. Then you can imagine how much is the capacity of the Three Gorges Dam. Okay, this is all about capacity. So what do we discuss about capacities? 1 cubic, 1 cubic means cubic feet flowing per second. And 1 cubic means a flow of 28.316 liter per second. Okay, then 1 TMC means 1000 million cubic feet, and it is equal to 2831.6 crores liters. Okay, and 1 centimeter cube volume of an object occupies 1 ml of liquid. The same way 1 meter cube occupies a capacity of 1000 liters, and a volume of 1 meter cube, cubic kilometer, occupies 1 trillion liters. How many liters? 1 trillion means very huge number. And 1 megaliter. Mega means 1 followed by 6 zeros. So 1 followed by 6 zeros in liters. According to Indian system or international system, you can keep the commas and you can use the word. Okay, my dear students. So this is about capacity part. Next, we'll move through weight. Weight. Just recap of once what you have discussed regarding weight in our previous classes. Yes. Now with respect to weight, so what do we discuss about a weight? Yes, weight we discussed about so many things. First I will start from the smallest, then I will go to the biggest. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligrams. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligrams. And then 1 kilogram. Kilogram. Remember every time, so kilo means 1000. So kilogram means 1000 grams. Kilogram means 1000 grams. And then 1 ton. Before that we can have quintal also. Quintals. 1 quintal is equal to 100 kilograms. How many kilograms? 100 kilograms. If we want this in grams, then we can write like this: 100 into 1 kilogram means 1000 grams, isn't it? So 100 into 1000 grams. That is 100,000 grams. 1 lakh grams. Are you able to understand? Yes. Next comes 1 ton. 1 ton, or you can also call metric ton. Metric ton. 1 metric ton means, yes, 1000 kilograms. How many kilograms? 1000 kilograms. If you want to convert this into grams, multiply this 1000 by 1000 grams, because 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. That is about metric ton. Still we'll have megaton. 1 megaton. I told you mega means 1 followed by 6 zeros. So 1 followed by 6 zeros, megaton. So ton you write down here. This is in terms of ton. If you want to write this in kilograms, then write down this number first, 1 followed by 6 zeros. You able to understand? That is 10 lakhs into 1 ton means 1000 kilograms. So ultimately we have 1 followed by 9 zeros. You put in internal system, it's easy to write down because set of 3 digits, commas followed by everywhere. Do you understand this? So 1 megaton is equal to ones, thousands, millions, billions. So 1 billion kilograms. 1 billion kilograms. 1 megaton is equal to. Okay, na? Yes. You understand this? Very good. Next, I will write down one more left here. I will write down here. That is gigaton. 1 gigaton. So I told already here, mega means 1 followed by 6 zeros and giga means 1 followed by 12 zeros. 1 followed by 12 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Gigaton. So you write down ton. And then we want to convert this into kilograms. So into 1000 again. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 into 1000 kilograms. Then you will get 1 followed by 15 zeros. Okay, na? Yes. यहाँ पे 10 power 9 है ना, 10 power 12 है. Okay, my dear students. Now, if you do it with multiplication, you will get the further one. So you will follow all these digits. Like this, you can able to do the conversions. Okay. So in this way, we can able to have the different units. These are larger units. You can see how big is this quantity. Ton, 1000 kilograms. If you want to convert into grams, you multiply that by into 1000. Remember here one important, if you want to convert from one unit to another unit, from bigger to smaller or small to bigger, you are going to come from bigger to smaller, then the value increases because you have to multiply by the given number. If you want to convert from smaller to bigger, then you have to divide. Say you want to convert from 1 gram to 1 kilogram. So think about 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. So 1 gram equal to 1 by 1000 kilograms. Very 0.001 kilogram. Okay, my students. In this way, we can able to write down the large numbers uses in the terms using different concepts in weight. Okay, my students. So let's look at the board again with respect to weight. Okay, my students. Okay, so here let me clarify this again. Just I want to change it over. One giga means is 1 followed by 9 zeros. This is 1 giga. 1 followed by 9 zeros. So into you will write down now 1000 kilograms. So we will get 1 followed by 12 zeros. Okay. Previously I told you 1 followed by 12 zeros. That is wrong. I have said the complete gigaton into kilograms. But 1 giga means, generally how to know about giga? 1 giga means 1 followed by 9 zeros. You can say 10 power 9. Mega means 10 power 6. Giga means 10 power 12. Okay. That's it. So 1 gigaton is equal to 1 followed by 12 zeros kilograms. If you want to write in tons, 1 followed by 9 zeros. That's it. Okay? Note it down. That's about the concept in weight. Then we'll go through length. Go through length. Length, to measure our height, the length of the, you say length of the road, length of the edge of a cube, length of the edge of a table, okay, length of our classroom, like that, breadth, everywhere we use a measurement concept called length. So what are the different units we have? 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. Next, 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter. Next, 1000 meters is equal to, 1000 means kilo. So 1 kilometer. Okay, if you want to write 1 kilometer in centimeters, for example, 1 kilometer got how many meters? 1000 meter. So convert this meter into centimeter, 1000 into 100 centimeter, because we know that 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. Okay, 1000 into, that means 100 means we will write down. Okay, my dear students, if you want to write convert into millimeters, multiply it by 10. 10 millimeters. Okay, my dear students, that's all about length expressing in millimeters. Length expressing in millimeters. Okay, so that's all about 1 kilometer portion. 1 kilometer is equal to 10 lakh millimeters. Okay, my dear students, that's all about this unit. So millimeter, centimeter, kilometer, etc. we'll discuss about while speaking of length. Yes. What next? Here we are going to have one important problem from the exercise portion. That is, I am going to explain you now. What he asked is, so when coming to the exercise, we have that question number 7 as very interesting problem. Here what he was asked, write the greatest and smallest 6-digit numbers formed by all the digits 6, 4, 0, 8, 7, 9, and then find the sum and difference of those numbers. So first of all, here we have to check it out what the digits are given. So first write down the digits. Given digits are, what are the given digits? 6, 4, 0, 8, 7, 9. What do you have to find out from this? Smallest as well as the greatest number. So among this, what is the greatest number? You have to use all the digits, and the digits must not be repeated. That's a condition to be remembered. What you asked? Difference. Find the greatest and smallest 6-digit number for this name. So greatest number formed by these digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits. Greatest number, it is very simple. Write down the numbers according to their descending order. So starts from 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 0. You want to can keep the commas according to Indian system or international system of numeration. I have placed according to Indian system. Then find out the smallest number. Smallest number formed from these 6 digits. Okay. If you want to find from the smallest digit, we have to write down in ascending order. What is smallest number here? Digit here 0. But if we keep 0 in the highest place, it becomes 5-digit number but not 6-digit number. So leave 0 and check out the next least number. So when you compare next highest number after 0, we have 4. Write it down. So 4. Now you place 0, then follow the ascending order. 4, 0, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 0, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you understand that? Yes, very good. Now place the commas. 1, 2, over. What do you have to find out here now? Sum. Sum of the numbers formed. We'll write like this. Sum of the numbers formed is equal to, what are the numbers here? 987640. Okay, plus 4,06,789. We have to add these two. Okay, let's do it in the rough path. So how to add this? Do it in the rough part here. So write down digits 987640. Below that 987604. You have to start from right side onwards so that you can keep the numbers according to their corresponding places. Now start adding them. You have to add 0 plus 9, 9. 4 plus 8, 12. 2 here 1 carried. 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 7, 14. So again 1 will be carried out here. Again 7 plus 7, 14. 1. 1 plus 8, 9. 9 plus 0? Yes, very good. 9 only. Now 9 plus 4, 13. Okay. That is sum. So what is sum? 13,94,429. What next you have to find out? Yes, we have to find out the difference. We have to find out the difference. I will rub out this one and I will do at the top. Okay, na? Now I am writing down here. Difference. Difference of the numbers formed. Difference of the numbers formed. Okay, that is equal to 9,87,640 minus 4,06,789. Okay, my dear students. So here we did sub addition. So now I will perform subtraction here. Okay? What you have to do? Subtraction. You have to find the difference between the greatest 6-digit number and the smallest 6-digit numbers formed here. 10 minus 9, 1. Because here 0 means smaller than 9, we borrowed out 1. So you will have here 3. Again 1 borrowed 3 minus 13 minus 8, 5. Here 1 borrowed means 5. 5 means you get your bet borrow 1. 5 means it becomes 15. 15 minus 7, 8. Okay. Here we have 6. Very good. 6 minus 6? Yeah, 0. 8 minus 0? 8. 9 minus 4? 5. So what is the option? 580851. That's it. So yes, given 6 digits for us, we have to first of all write down the greatest number as well as the smallest 6-digit numbers. Then we have to add and subtract. Okay. This is a way how you can able to perform that sum. It's very important. This type of model sums you will get for your examination. Very simple. He will give some digits. We have to find out the greatest number as well as the smallest number. Then we have to find out their sum and difference. Okay, my dear students. So that's all for today's revision class. So when we meet in the next class, we'll do the problems based on the, yes, which one? Rounding of number. There is one more topic left to us. We'll do the based on the rounding of numbers. Okay, my dear students. Until then, bye.